TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond.
You're live with your talk show divas. Sit back and relax and enjoy. Exciting, informative, and sexy. So get ready for your talk show divas.
Welcome back live to Talk Show Diva in Douglasville, Georgia. So we're back with our divas, and once again we have Diva Brandy.
Hello.
Diva Alexis.
Yes, hi.
And Diva Dana. And Diva K. Renee the mom.
Hello.
Okay, so ladies, it's time to
wine. Even though we did this last night.
Right. So good. We wind up last night. We're winding down.
Right.
Wind down. Yes, right.
And with that being said, you know, last week we talked about being stigmatized. So we're going to tone it down. We don't want to get in it. We want to just do celibacy. So how did that fit in?
Oh, good. Right.
So let's start with our one and only Diva Dana.
Why y'all keep coming to me today? Who picked this celibacy? One of y'all picked
No,
this
I don't have
topic.
anything. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just here.
You know, I
What
mean,
about
I don't personally, I don't understand
First, let's define
the term celibacy. Right, and actually someone should look it up, because I did look it up a long time ago, and it actually doesn't really mean what people use it as. If you look it up, the actual definition is not really how people throw it around. But I mean, I don't really get it. I don't get it. I mean, it's like, I get people for religious reasons might do it, but other than that, if you've been screwing all your life, you just gonna stop now. You know, I'm just gonna stop with you because I love you. I don't get it. Like, I mean, to purposely do it, you know. And I get you're supposed to get to know someone, you know, better if you take sex out the equation.
Yeah,
but then we might have sex and it sucks. And now I'm mad because I done wasted that 3-6 months getting to know you.
So how long do you think you should wait?
I don't think there's a time.
Okay,
Well,
depending on the
celibacy-
chemistry with the
yes,
person.
I don't
Is
think there's a
celibacy
time.
about making the person wait, or is celibacy about something? I don't want to say spiritual, but I'm going to say spiritual.
Right, that's the only thing I could
that you're
understand.
going through. I don't think that celibacy is about making someone wait. I don't believe in that. I'm gonna make him wait 3 months. I'm gonna make him say. But if we're feeling each other, when it goes down, it goes down. But I've been celibate before. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip to me.
No, take it. This is a conversation. So did you purposely say?
Yes.
Okay.
Only because I'm one of those people who truly understands that when you go through something. So I was in a very energetic relationship, I'll say. It wasn't necessarily bad, it wasn't necessarily good, but it's just drained me. And I'm one of those people who believe that you need time to get back to being you before you can enter into another relationship.
Yeah, that's for that.
So I decided to, practice celibacy and just spiritually get back to who I am. Now, spiritually for me means something totally different than the Christian that goes to church every Sunday, okay? Because I don't believe that spirituality and going to church are equal. They're not one and the same. So, but I needed to get back to who I am. Now, the only thing that I was confused about was, does celibacy include not masturbating? Because I did that a lot.
And not only that, so did you just not have sex, or did you just not date? Period.
Okay, so for me, when you're having sex with someone, when you're intimate with someone, you're giving yourself to that person. And I just didn't want to give myself to someone. I didn't want to share that space with someone. I needed to find that space again for me. I needed to figure some things out for myself. And sex would have confused what I was going through at the time.
Yes.
Okay, what about you?
I think celibacy is very personal. I think that as far as what Brandy is saying, whatever you feel like as far as why you're practicing celibacy, it may be because I have given myself to too many people. And at this point in my life, you know, I have got to create some boundaries and some definitions for myself. As far as, okay, I'm not doing this anymore, so that when Mr. Joe Blow off the corner comes and tries to sweet talk me, I'm not going to fall for that.
Right.
Okay.
Because I'm not even there. My head is not. I'm
Exactly.
practicing.
And I
I'm
could
literally
have a
practicing
problem with being too loose. I mean, honestly. And so for me, that is a way for me to become more bold. I guess I can't really think of the word right now, but to become stronger in that particular area, and say, you know what, next time Mr. Silky, you know, try to come and sweet talk me, I'm not just gonna melt like sugar.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that would be that's what I think of when I think of celibacy. I'm going to save myself. Basically, I'm gonna save myself.
Yes.
So I think it's different for different people, but that's how I feel about it.
So have you practiced that before personally?
Girl, I got married during the Ice Ages. Please. Come on now.
Makes sense.
So you can't practice celibacy when you're married?
Great question.
I guess it depends, but I don't think so.
I have definitely practiced celibacy while I was married.
How do you work that with your husband?
You
like,
know-
how do you? Because it has to be a definite understanding. I'm not saying
it was definitely
Okay.
a conversation, and I wanted him to understand this isn't a punishment. It is a transference of energy for me.
That's
I needed to gain that energy back, and I needed to think. Sex freaking messes my head up. I say orgasms. Freaking messes my head up. So I needed time. I needed time away from the dick. So
Yeah, I know a lot of men wouldn't allow that.
How long did you go?
it wasn't long.
1 week.
It didn't last
2 days.
long.
how did he? Was he understanding?
He was, and he was trying to respect that.
Okay.
But
You couldn't.
I couldn't.
And what about you, dear Alexis?
Oh, me.
Yeah. Oh, you.
Well,
Yeah.
sex does.
their glass.
Damn.
Because
Well,
we wondering if she gonna keep it real.
I'm keeping. Well, sex does confuse.
Keep it 100.
For me, sex confuses. If I'm dating someone, right? Okay, you hear this? I'm not going to sleep with you automatically because I know it takes time for a person they perpetrate a fraud to me in the beginning of dating, and if they're dating me or whatever, they feel good. But I know that people in the beginning they put on the front, and I'm not because when you start sleeping with someone to get your emotions, because we're emotional bond to people, you get confused. You think you're in love, and you know, and sex just confuses everything. I want to see what a person through thick and thin, through my good, my woes, my sickness, just whatever. And then I can sleep with him in the first 1 month or so, and then I really don't know him because I'm sexually. It's bonded sexually, it's not built off a foundation of trust, honesty. It's built off of you made me feel good because I came and had an orgasm. So I don't just sleep around. I have to. It'll take me a while for me to sleep.
But that's still not celibacy.
Celibacy,
That's just saying it's
okay.
basically, you know, okay, I'll take a little bit of time. Before
celibacy. I'm practicing it right now. I'm right now.
Are you practicing celibacy, or have you just not found someone to
She done
have sex
found
with?
somebody in 2 years.
Say what?
Have sex with.
What?
That's a good question.
Are you practicing? Or you haven't found that chemistry that you.
Oh God, no! I'm practicing celibacy. Yes, and it's easy for me. It's like.
But you were saying I'm saying so if you start dating someone, you're gonna tell him you're not gonna have sex.
I'm not going to have sex
Until when?
until I get to know you.
Well, I'm just saying, say it was 6 months.
It's going to take a while because I'm busy.
Look at Brandy.
It's going to take a while. I'm very busy. I'm
But
very busy.
I guess and then that don't
takes a
sound.
while to know
I'm
someone.
like Brenda, that don't sound like you're.
I spend more time with you ladies than
But I'm saying that just sounds like you saying you putting it on hold, right?
Yeah.
It's on hold because it takes time to know a person. At this stage of point in my life, I don't want to make any mistake. I made a mistake before, You know what I mean? I made a mistake before, and when I got married, before, it was a total mistake. But out of the mistake came my beautiful daughter. Mm-hmm. Okay, because it started to me with grief and sex. Mm-hmm. So
I don't believe God makes mistakes.
Well, God didn't make no mistake, but it was.
So it happened. It wasn't a mistake.
Well, yeah, sort of, kind of like that. You know. So now, so I want to get to know the individual. I want to know who this man is. I want to know: are you strong? Are you strong in the Word of God? Are you what happens when stuff shifts? Because men, you know, how are you gonna be able to handle that? You know how you have? Because I dated someone, and when when something drastic happened to him, he flipped out. He flipped out. And you know who I'm talking to, because I know you're watching the show.
And how did the sex play a part with that?
Well, the sex was good.
So basically, the sex kept her around longer than she probably would have stayed.
But that's her problem.
Celibacy.
Listen, what I'm saying. Okay. What I'm saying. I was in a relationship, but I'm saying, so now I look at a person's character. I look at what you can deal with. I look at who you are as a man. If you treat me good and you go on the street, treat somebody else bad, I don't want you.
You're not good.
I want a man that is loyal.
Treats the waiter.
And I know a lot of good men. There's a lot of good men out here. But I'm not going to sleep with you just because I'm horny. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
So I have to get to know you
before
I get my body over
wrong with those who do sleep with someone just because they're horny. Because
I can't do it.
It just depends on where you are in life and where you are. Because I feel like when I was younger, when I first had sex, I got pregnant. Mm-hmm. So that made me go into something like, you know, and that's my only. But I'm like, it was challenging for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But if you go so long, and I hate to start another segment, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. People always ask, is it a true thing? And it is true. If you don't use it, you will lose it.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna lose it.
But no, but what I'm saying is, it's true. Mm-hmm. So if you're not educated or knowledgeable that you don't understand, I'm just gonna wait. So depending on where you're, like if you're like young in college, then I would say focus on your career, get yourself together. But when you get over 35, and if you want kids or want a relationship, very rare you're gonna find a man in here over 35. I'm gonna wait. Well, even if past 4 months.
Well, I beg to differ.
I'm saying for women, we can because we want to be emotionally. Yes, sex normally cloud our judgment because we're so emotionally attached. But I'm saying very rare you're going to meet a man over 35 that's going to wait some years to want to have some sex.
I ain't saying years. Now, I'm not saying years. I'm saying, but you know what? I want to know if this person, I'm not going to sleep with someone.
I'm not saying just sleep with someone because you want to sleep with someone, but I'm just saying, if you tell him I'm practicing celibacy. Right. He's gonna be like, okay, see you later. I'm saying the average man over 35. Because he's gonna feel like that you don't.
Or he might not say that, but he'll stay with you. He's gonna have
because if
Jennifer on the side that he's screwing.
So if they look for a quality woman, you know, if they look for substance, they're gonna respect you. Yeah. You know, that's how I feel. Because I don't want to sleep with you. And you just sleep with everybody.
Fucking while he's waiting on you.
Well,
I mean, they just did a segment with that with Steve Harvey, and he on his segment, and it was true. You know, he did took the tally, and they were saying they're not going to tell you. They're not. Yeah. But what I'm saying, you can still be with someone, and you can wait. It don't mean you're not sleeping because it may be that chemistry. It may be like it's just something about him that I've never felt before, and you decide to go ahead.
I've never done that. I never saw.
I'm saying even if it's after 5 or 6 months. Because he might be ready and you're not.
It sounds like you go through the motions of getting to know him, and then like you have this date schedule.
I get turned out
this is the date we're going to have sex, and it's like, okay, today's the day we're supposed to have sex.
Right, and that's why it's like, when do you decide that? Right.
You know what? Like I said before, and I say this all the time. You have to get me here.
That's
you get me here. You got me here. You got this all day long. If you get me here, you gonna get me here. And you got me here.
So there could be a guy who's good and he can get you there in 2 weeks. And he can get some kitty cat.
Finest man. He could, if you
not talking about fine. I'm talking about he got you there.
If he get me mentally, what?
Ugly as hell.
That's fine, but he get her there. So I'm saying, so there's no time limit for her. Right. There's no time limit.
Yeah, he can do it.
So you gonna drop the draw?
Right. It could be 2 weeks if he get her there.
It ain't gonna be no. Hold on. It ain't gonna be no.
If he get you there mentally,
if it was 30 days,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to feel something.
It's not gonna be no 3 weeks. It ain't gonna be no damn month.
I understand where you're coming from.
But right now, I want substance.
To me, I understand this substance, but for me, to get to just say 6 months, y'all been dating, and you're ready. you're there. So he's saying, man, it ain't all right. I'm out of here. Now you hurt and you confused.
I ain't never met nobody like that.
But I'm not saying you, but it happened where that
Right.
woman wait, and now that man didn't feel that. So now you like, I'm hurt. My feelings caught up in it. And he's gone because he felt like, hey,
They can leave regardless. You can withhold sex until you're ready, or you can do it on the first night.
Right.
Neither one is a telltale
exactly
thing. You know, my son's dad, we did it quickly, and we stayed together, long enough to have a son, and later, then I've had people where, so there's no formula. There's no formula. It's personal. Like you said from the beginning, it's personal.
It is.
I truly believe
It's a
if
personal
someone-
decision.
Yeah. If someone is practicing celibacy, like for me, my definition of real celibacy, you're not even entering into the dating world at that time either to even have those temptations.
Right.
That's correct.
Yeah, so when I practiced celibacy, I didn't even go through he could get it or because I didn't
You
even
weren't-
I
Yeah, because that does seem like silly to
and
put
it wasn't
yourself
because
out
I
there,
didn't
most
want the
men is gonna try
temptation,
to
but
get
because
some.
I have a purpose, right? I have a
Right.
goal that I'm
Right.
trying to achieve. So he would mess
Most
that
definitely.
up. Yeah.
Right.
Most definitely.
So what's your definition of
and actually, so what I had read back is that chastity and celibacy is what people get confused.
Very good.
Yeah, so that was the word. The word that we're really talking about is chastity.
Chastity.
Celibacy basically says means no sex while you're breathing. They said chastity means no sex while you're single. Of course.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So.
good.
Yeah, I remember I looked it up a while ago, and I was like, "We've been using this word wrong all
That
this
ain't what I
time."
thought chastity was. But okay.
right?
You learned something new today.
Right. So I
But
don't know.
the chastity belt that comes from not having sex, it has. I always thought chastity has something to do with being a virgin, but I guess
Well, back in history, they used to use the chastity belt where the husband would have a key.
physically, a
Have you
physical
guys seen
physical
one?
belt, yes.
Physical.
Oh damn.
And he would have to unlock it, but I was like, they forced him.
Yeah, when men owned women, right? When we were their property.
Yeah.
And us new, I don't want to say new age moms, but I'm gonna have to use that term. New age moms have this thing where we're trying to substitute what a chastity belt is for our teenage daughters.
Okay.
And so a lot of parents, when I read, a lot of parents are like buying their daughters a ring
Yes.
or a bracelet or something to solidify or this is a symbol of chastity.
Correct.
So as
Okay.
long as you wear it, you're not giving yourself to anyone.
Right.
So the chastity belt still exists. If you want to try, it, because you can't well.
I wonder if they still do it, because I know back when
They still
in
do.
the 90s they used to have the ceremonies with the rings and everything for the teens, and it's a reminder for you when you're tempted that you took this vow.
Yeah,
That-
but that was
yeah.
that was for virginity.
That was
And we
for
just found
virginity.
out chastity is not equal to virginity or has nothing to do with it. It's being not having sex while you're single.
But do they correlate though?
I think so. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't. You're not having sex while you're single and you happen to be a virgin.
Yeah.
Good for you.
All right, good for everybody.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so and we're talking about chastity and everything, but yesterday was National Sex Day.
Yes, we found that out last night.
Right.
June 9th, National Sex Day.
Yeah.
So I hope y'all got it in last night.
Last night. Being a virgin or whatever, chastity.
You know what? I am not with you today.
Celibacy didn't count yesterday. If a woman was practicing celibacy, it didn't count yesterday.
Yeah, you
ladies.
can have that. You can erase that day.
All right. So we're going to end this segment. We appreciate you guys for watching us. I want to do a shout out to our producer, Mr. Felix Washington. Shout out to Felix.
He was looking mighty debonair.
Yes.
Had his little his ring and his button down here.
Talking about cat daddy.
Yes, and he said that he is going to go back to Rebel without us.
Oh, yes. Go back to
Exactly.
Treat him well when he comes.
So
We will be returning next week.
yes. Next week.
Oh, we will be. It's Father's Day.
Oh, it is. Father's
Yeah,
Day.
How we forget about that?
How we forget about that?
Us mothers.
Right.
I forgot. Sorry, fathers. We we won't
appreciate
be
you
here
all.
Father's Day,
Yeah.
we're going to be honoring you.
Yes,
okay?
yes. So we appreciate everybody.
Happy Father's Day
Yeah.
to
Happy
all
Fathers.
of the wonderful fathers out
Yes,
there.
happy Father's
you,
Day.
Daddy.
Including our producer, Felix Washington.
Washington. Yes, Rex, the director. We appreciate you. Happy Father's Day.
Yes.
And to all the fathers out there, we appreciate every one of our fans and viewers out there.
Yes.
Let us know. Give us some feedback. We love you guys. We
Thank you
enjoyed you,
all.
over the weekend. We had a fantastic
Yes, it was
time.
great.
We really love you. Thank you so much.
Follow us on
Thank
Instagram,
you.
Talk Show
Instagram.
Divas ATL.
Yes. Like and follow. Thank you. Mwah.
Until
Thank
next
you.
time.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
You're live with your talk show divas. Sit back and relax and enjoy. Exciting, informative, and sexy. So get ready for your talk show divas.
So many black lives incarcerated. So many black lives silenced. When will we stop the madness?
Hi, I'm Michael Kyle, your funniest man on the planet, and you're watching TV 1061, your global network. Stay tuned, because that's how they do it over here. Big time party! All right, see y'all later. Bye.
TV 1061, conceptualizing your ideas across the world and beyond.